welcome to November. Can you believe it's November already? I am so excited. Why? Because it's my birthday month and I plan to celebrate all month long. Many years ago, I went through a tough time with my health, and there was zero guarantee that I would survive it, and I did. So every year when it's my birthday, I just celebrate the blessing of still being here on the planet, and especially today to share this November reading with you guys. Okay, let me just check and just make sure my settings are all set up properly. Take a peek here. Looks like we are all systems go. Okay, great. Excellent. Let me just get myself. Thank you for being patient. Let's see. Oh, hi, my beautiful. Oh, Renata, welcome. You guys, I'm so glad you're here today. I just want to pop something into the chat because now I'm trying out something new because it's going to be possible for you guys to grab personal reading in right during the live streams. I'm super excited about that. I have joined a cool or excuse me, a reading service from Hipsy. And so it allows anyone who wants me to dive in personally and pull cards for you. It's a 3 card reading that is personalized. And all you have to do is click that button for Hipsy, and it allows you to register for the reading. So it will be $10 to have me read privately for you. Okay. Hi, Nettie. Welcome. It's bright here. And I see Renata and Miss Bina. Thank you. And Bina, you can put that oh, look at that. Okay, see? Oh, this is so great. I am just so excited because Team Hipsy is my new team that's supporting me. And I'm just so, so grateful. Meanwhile, let's jump right in. If you have a particular issue that you want me to pull a card for, I will. We'll just do our 1 card peek. And then anybody who wants to upgrade to more cards, I have my secondary deck here, the Light Seers Tarot, and I will be doing readings for you as you desire. Okay. I feel like a juggler here today with all of the new things that are coming in. So, any other Scorpios here with me today? Anyone else who is sharing a birthday month? All right, let's get started. So, I'm just going to go back here and see Renata is here saying hi and Bina. So, Renata, let me draw a card for you. I've been curious about you, Renata. I'm wondering how you're enjoying your material. So do let me know. Renata, when it comes to November, what is it that Spirit wants for you to know? And transformation. Now, how appropriate is that, my friend? Transformation. Oh, Renata, we were so fortunate to share a phone call last week, and I really enjoyed meeting you and feeling your energy. And what a wonderful card for you right now, because as you walk forward into your new understanding of who you are in November, what we're seeing is many butterflies, right? So, right now, oh, good. I'm so glad, Renata. Excellent. Because right now, November is a month of an intense transformation for you. And right now, you're focused on one particular aspect of your life. However, what Spirit wants you to know is you ain't seen nothing yet. Once you begin to open yourself up to what's truly available to you, everything is going to shift in a major way. Okay. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay. What a great reading. You might want to take a screenshot of this. Isn't it beautiful card? Okay, going forward, who else would like a reading? What I do generally is I just say, who's here right now? And then I can call on the person who's here. If you want to jump to the head of the line and you want to have me pull three cards for you, I can do that. The link is posted for from my Hipsy team and from Magnificent Success Bina, and you are welcome to purchase a reading if that's what you're wanting. Thank you for helping me out as I try out my new systems. So, Jennifer, let's pull a card for Jennifer. Oops, let me just switch over here. I'm kind of juggling. Okay, perfect. Miss Jennifer, what do we have? Wasn't that the perfect card, Renata? Love it. Be sure to reach out if you have any questions or comments. Okay, my friend? Renata, excuse me, Jennifer, fruits of labor. What have you been up to, Miss Jennifer? What are the things that you have had close to your heart? What are the things you've been waiting for? Have you ever gone to the grocery store and picked up a piece of fruit, and then when you get it home, you taste it and it's not ripe? Isn't that frustrating? Because how do you tell? Sometimes the fruit looks really ripe, but it's not. So, what we're seeing for you, Jennifer, it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. This time of year is harvest time, and the fields are delivering the promise. So, I don't know what's going on for you, Miss Jennifer. And now I hear Murphy. Murphy, hold on just for a second, you guys. Let me close the door so Murphy doesn't interrupt. Thank you guys for being patient. So, Jennifer, mm, an affirmation that may help you because sometimes it's hard, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard to know which steps to take, and you don't want to pick the fruit too early. So, it seems to me there may be a little bit of overthinking going on here. So, even though I don't know how, I can tell what is ready for picking right now. Even though I don't know how, I am allowing spirit to guide me right now. Even though I don't know how, I am plugging in to what is my ripe gift right now. Okay, Miss Jennifer? Remember, if you would like for me to draw you three cards from my tarot, I can do that for clarity on any of the cards I draw today. And there's a link in the chat for you to follow if you would like to upgrade to a private reading. Okay, it's private. No, I mean personal, because it's not private. It's here in the live, but it's available for you. So, Delilah. Hi, Delilah. You've been here before. There's a pattern I continue repeating and need to know what started it. Oh my goodness, Delilah. Let's draw a card and see what the outlook is for November. Are you going to break this pattern in November? Prize. I knew that November was filled with surprises. And so this is a great card. First of all, it's a birthday cake. And for those of us who are here right now in November, we're Scorpios. It's our birthday month. And of course, Sag comes in at the end of the month. So I'm wondering what your birth sign is, Delilah. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. So, what I'm seeing for you, um, Delilah, is that your awareness that, oh, you're Capricorn. Okay. So your awareness that it's possible for you to recognize and change a pattern is fantastic. The ability to see, oh my gosh, this keeps coming for me is absolutely true for you. I love all of this pink. And what it's showing me is that there's a part of you that's been kind of squished down, like your divine feminine energy has just been kind of compressed, not allowed to flow. And as you come into balance this November with the divine feminine and the divine masculine, you are going to find yourself ready for change. Your willingness to change is what's going to make a huge difference for you. Okay, my friend? Remember, if you want clarity on your card, I'm here for you. All you have to do is click the link and I will read tarot for you with your oracle card. So, Raphael, welcome. Yes, you may indeed have a card for Raphael. What is coming in November? You're welcome, Delilah. What's coming in November for Raphael? Bright future. Bright future. Believe that you can succeed and change your life for the positive. Build your future. So, Raphael, there are two ways that we create, one in our mind, and then what appears before us. I'm struck by the candles again. It's Scorpio season. It's my birthday month, and I'm feeling this joyous birthday energy where we approach the new year with so much hope. And I'm feeling that for you, Raphael. What's important right now is that you watch how you speak to yourself. Okay. If you are constantly picking on yourself, beating up on yourself, feeling that you're not good enough because you're speaking that way, it's important that you change that around. Awareness is the first step of any change, awareness. And so being aware of the mental talk inside your mind that is a, it's almost like being your own worst enemy. Can you relate to that, Raphael? When you need to change your inside before your outside. That's what's building your bright future. So when you catch yourself being negative or picking on yourself, turn it around. Here's a couple affirmations that can help. Even though I don't know how, I'm being kinder to myself right now. Even though I don't see the bright future coming, I choose to believe I can change from the inside out. Even though I don't know how, I'm speaking to myself inspirational and kind thoughts right now. Okay, moving forward. And I see that Nettie is here. Hi, Nettie. Welcome. Let's start here. Oops, almost two came out, Nettie. What's happening in November? What do you need to be aware of? Oh, the storm. Okay, so Nettie, it's important to remember when you are in a down mood or if things don't seem to be working out, it's important to realize that stormy times are normal, right? Storms in life come literally. Sometimes it's a storm that can be like a tornado or a hurricane, something that can really blow your world apart, but sometimes it's just from making mistakes in our relationships. We make a choice that goes against our highest good, and then we end up beating up on ourselves. Kind of a theme of that coming along here, the idea that we can beat up on ourselves when when we've had a mistake. So difficult times have come. Don't lose hope. You can learn from your mistakes. Okay, Nettie, whatever it is that's troubling you, always know that it is temporary. It is always temporary. An affirmation that can work is even though I don't know how, I'm getting over this difficulty right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm passing through this time of difficulty now. Nettie? Okay, who else is here right now and would like a reading? Let me know what's going on if you want to ask me a question. And let me just go over here. I'm just going to add the link again. This is working out okay. Okay, if anybody would like to have an upgrade to their reading today, there's the link to click, and I am more than happy to pull cards for you personally to give you more details. Back to the action though, who's here right now and would like for me to pull a card for November? I sip my tea. I'm just going to shuffle up the cards a little bit. Receive your reading. There's a link right there. Thank you, Team Hipsy. Anybody who'd like me to pull tarot cards to go with their oracle card, click the link above. Who else would like to receive a reading today? What's going on in November? What can you expect? I know that we are having a change of time this morning. The time changed here in Tennessee, and I woke up, I was sure I was late, and it was an hour earlier. You guys change time where you live? Who would like to know what's going on in November? Okay. I'm just going to pull. Oh, wait, let's see. Trying to think. Bina. I'm going to draw a card for Bina. Bina is a magnificent success, and she's been following me for a long time, serves as moderator here, and I'm grateful for you. Hey, Roger, would you like me to pull a card for you? I'm happy to do it. Let me just do Bina. Bina. Your card is investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. And Bina, I feel like this energy is around how you're investing your time. Where are you spending your time right now? This is a card filled with abundance. The yellow is always a sign of abundance. And many times when people think of investments, they think of investing their money, and that might be going on for you, my friend. But I'm sensing what spirit wants mostly for you is to have the investment of your time. Be careful not to do too much scrolling. Spend time with people who can guide you, family members or fellow professionals who you can chat with, who you can gain knowledge from the people that surround you. That investment in November is going to pay off in a major way, my friend. Moving forward, and we have Roger. Hi, Roger. Have you been here before, Roger? Are you a first time visitor? Let's pull a card for you. Generally, we're pulling for love or money. Maureen, welcome. You are sure welcome here always. Let's take a peek what we have for Roger. Ooh, I knew when I was deciding about the reading today, it was like a blast of good fortune and surprises. So, Roger, it's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. So stay on target, Roger. Whatever project you have started, it seems like you're in the midst of developing something for yourself, and it is sweet. Sometimes you need to be careful or you need to be careful who you talk to because sometimes, Roger, if you share your dreams early and you tell someone, oh my gosh, I've got this great idea, and etc., the people can shut down your dream by saying the wrong thing. Okay. If they say the wrong thing that doesn't support your dream, you can wither, you can withdraw. And that is not what you want to do. You want to hold on to this project that you're working on and to allow it to continue to develop as November goes forward. Okay, my friend? Okay, Maureen, welcome, my friend Maureen. Such a big fan. You are welcome, Jennifer. Great. Maureen, let's draw a card for you. And Maureen, there's something going on today that's brand new because it's possible to get a three-card reading to clarify your oracle card just by clicking the button that says Hipsy on it. And that will bring you to the payment length. Okay, so I'm just going to that in there so you are aware of the changes that are coming. Speaking of changes, okay, so Maureen, aren't these cards beautiful? I love the back. Hi, Suhitha. Welcome. I know you've been here before. And what an interesting card. It's that piggy bank card. So, Maureen, it seems to me that in November, it's important for you. Okay. I don't know how the rest of the year is going forward. We only have one card here, but it says you always need to put something off for a bad day. Somebody told me that if you can put away even 5%, okay, so let's say you receive your paycheck or you receive a piece of money, take 5% of that and tuck it away for a rainy day. For the spirit knows that you feel very anxious, don't you, when suddenly your ends don't meet. And so this is a gentle reminder filled with love. Look at all the pink, but that setting aside a little bit of savings out of every piece of money you get in November is going to pay off for you. Right. And Suhita, welcome, Suhita. Let's pull a card for you. Awesome. I love that, Maureen. Really? That is so confirming. So, Maureen is just saying that she had this very same message come through from her mom in a dream. And today, Maureen, did you see the little video I put out about writing down your dreams? Be sure to catch that one if you missed it. My heart goes out to you. It's always hard to lose that loved one, but what a blessing that they do continue to communicate with us. Yeah, definitely. Okay, and Suhita, let's see what we have for you for November. Loyalty, loyalty. You are, Suhita, you are a very loyal person. The dog is known for loyalty. People love to have dogs. You know, you guys know how much I love my Murphy. And dogs are the teachers of loyalty. So, true friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Now, Suhita, this message for you today is a little bit of a heads up, okay? Because this one tells me that you may trust the wrong people sometimes, that you may turn, y- you may, excuse me, give your heart without knowing if it's a loyal person or not. Okay, so take a breath. I love the blue outfit here because it's so important, Suhita, that you tell yourself the truth. If you are sensing, oh dear, there's something about this person that doesn't feel right to me, it's very important to just hold yourself separate. Don't share too much. Don't invest in a friend until you really know for sure how loyal they are. You deserve loyalty, Suhita. You deserve someone to treat you with respect. November's call to you is to go slowly and don't trust too quickly. Okay, because a true friendship that has shared loyalty can't be beat. Now, don't be surprised, you guys, if you hear a message that's meant for someone else, but it resonates with you. The readings that are for the collective are very often like that. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody else here that is new? Maureen, so glad to see you. So, who else would like a reading? Jump in, say hello, and I'm happy to pull a card for you. Who is next? Don't be shy. If you'd like a reading, just let me know and I'll pull you a card. What to expect in November. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, just pop back in and remind me. I would be happy to pull a card. If you are a Scorpio, happy birthday. There's a fellow Scorpio here. Who needs a reading today? Yes, Suhitha, it is really important to to really take care of your own energy. When you feel your mood slips down a little bit, you could always use an affirmation that's so simple. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much better now. Even though I don't know how, I am changing my energy right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much better now. And remember, getting outside, having a breath of fresh air is always a good way to bump your energy in the right direction. So, who is next? Who would like a reading today? If you're just stopping by, welcome. I'm Catherine. This is Pattern Breaker Tarot, and we are all about creating pathways out of the trap that we have been set in our lives. We trap ourselves, don't we? With some kind times our thinking can just get way out of alignment, and we are in a vicious cycle running circles around ourselves. So I'm going to put this here, this little emblem, while I'm waiting for the next person. This is one of my favorite pieces of art. It's a little tiny piece of art, but it teaches me every time I look at it that I am a blended being. That part of me is human. The human part of me is flawed. The human part of me cannot um, handle the hard parts of life without my divine self, my inner being, the part of me that is spirit. Before November, let's all make an intention that we cling to our inner sense of what is real. Spirit. Spirit loves you and wants to help you. Remember, every day I go live and do card readings from the Spirit, all about divine love and how to receive it. So be sure to take a peek because you will love those readings. So, divine angel, it looks like you are looking for some guidance in the love arena. I may be wrong there, but it seems, divine angel, that you are wanting to have a change in your love life in November. So let's take a peek. And timing, the timing card. Don't miss the opportunity. All right. Divine Angel, are you in a no contact situation? Has your person um, asked for no contact? I'm seeing this face and she just looks concerned, doesn't she? She looks worried and concerned. Oh, married. Okay. And what is it that you are hoping comes toward you, Divine Angel? Give me a little bit more information so that I can read the card better for you. Are you hoping that, y- yeah, just let me know when this energy is coming toward you. What's the heart of what you're wanting, my friend? Is there some difficulty? Okay, thank you. I was kind of sensing that you were feeling you wanted more togetherness in your marriage. So let's take a peek here. I love this. This is perfect. The time has come to decide for further action. So right now, what's happening is that your desire to have more connection with your husband is very telling. Connection often is the first step of satisfaction. Okay, connection. How can you connect? So there is further action here, the opportunity. So, in this time when you're feeling separation from your husband, or you're feeling there's a gap and you're not able to connect, the first thing that I would do is to um, look at any hurt feelings that you are carrying right now. Maybe it's a good idea to write on a piece of paper the things that have hurt your feelings with your husband. Because when you can start to acknowledge the hurt feelings that you have, you can take the steps towards healing that. When you're in a marriage that's been going for a while, it can be difficult to have the same feelings as when you started. But being able to forgive and release your husband for the things that they have done to hurt your feelings, you will open a gateway. It is an opportunity to evaluate what you can do to create connection. Okay. So, an affirmation that can be helpful. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling more comfortable with my husband right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm communicating better with my husband right now. Even though my feelings have been hurt, I'm choosing a healing path right now. Now, with one card, there's not a lot of information here, but I can tell you that if you can reach out, well, I can help you. If you reach out and just email me at patternbreakertarot@gmail.com, I can share two or three resources on YouTube from healers who help women forgive and stay in their relationships. And I would love to do that for you, because sometimes you really do need to talk to a counselor or to look for an expert who is good at repairing marriages. It could be that there's somebody in your community, perhaps a pastor or a shaman of some sort, or even I'm trying to think, it might be something available in your community that will help you build this this desire that you have to reconnect with your husband. There's a very good YouTube channel right off the bat that I can tell you, and it's called Jimmy on Relationships. He is Jimmy on Relationships. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Let me write that down. Jimmy, oopsie, sorry. Jimmy on Relationships. He is just wonderful. He makes me laugh every time I watch him. It's wonderful. And he sometimes puts a wig on, and he puts a wig on and pretends he's a woman, and then he'll speak as the husband or he speaks as the wife. And I think that you will really enjoy it. Okay. Anybody who wants to have clarity on their oracle card, I'm so happy to receive your request for a live reading right now. I am here to give live readings to you guys personally. It's something different that I'm doing right now. I'm experimenting, working with Hipsy. So thank you for giving it a try. Okay, moving forward. Who did I see jumped in here? Hi, Knox. Welcome. Glad to see you today. Let's see what November will hold for you, Knox. Moving up. Well, Knox, good news for you. Have you been wondering about your career? It looks like the energy in November is all around a career move. Careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, and a salary increase. Get ready to go to the next level. all fun. Now, what I'm seeing is this beautiful egg shaped helmet on the figure's head. And again, the gender doesn't matter. But Knox, it seems to me that it would be super smart for you to dig into any training that you might benefit from because you want to shine brighter than the competition, right? When you are approaching the career change, you want to be noticed. And the smartest way to do that is to pick up another skill. It might be to become bilingual or trilingual. You may be already knowing in your heart, you might be knowing, gosh, if I were really good at that, I would shine brighter than the competition. You can expect something positive in your career, Knox, and that's good news, but don't rest on that. Go through your resume, go through your skill set, and see what it is that you can do to expand your skill set and knowledge. Okay. And congratulations. I'm sure there's a few people here who are a bit envious of that card. Fantastic. Hey, Tammy, welcome. Let's pull a card for Tammy. What does Spirit have to say to you about November? And we have good luck. Man, you guys, November, I kind of felt that it was going to be a juicy month and not just because it's my birthday month. But as we look at this card, Tammy, this is interesting because look at the look on the character's face. She is carrying a little bit of worry, a little bit of wishing, like wishing, oh, everybody else is more lucky than me. When will my turn come? So, Tammy, have you ever been thinking thoughts like that? That it's like when you look at the others who are in your life and you think that they are experiencing more good fortune than you. Well, look, this is all going to change up in November. Good luck with all the responsibilities and work duties. Take your chances. So, as you are wishing and praying for good luck, what you're going to be wanting to do, I know this is weird, but trust me, it really helps when you do affirmations that are actually um, speaking about your future self. Okay, this is such a fun experiment to do for November for you. All right. All you do is you look into the mirror in the morning when you're getting ready for your day, Tammy. Look in the mirror and say, even though I don't know how, I am so lucky right now. Even though I don't know how, my luck has changed completely now. Even though I don't know how, I'm the luckiest person I know right now. As you claim good luck, it follows you. Luck is like magnet. It attracts to itself. Isn't that weird to say it that way? But when you speak from the perspective of your future self, it really does help. Remember, even though I don't know how, I'm the luckiest person I know right now. Fun with that one, Tammy. DePolly, hi, DePolly. Absolutely. I think you were here earlier in the week, weren't you? And I said, come back on Sunday, and you did. So thank you for that. What is it that you would like to know when it comes to November? Let me shuffle up the cards so we get a nice fresh card for you, Nepali. And the rest of you, if you want to ask a question, go right ahead. If you would like to have a live reading right here, right now, all you do is click the link, and I'm here for you. Nepali. Thank you, Bina, for continuing to inspire our folks to stay updated. Hey, tips, treats, and more. I'm good. How are you? Tapali, do you have a question for me? I like your name, tips, treats, and more. Are you also, are you a tarot reader by chance? Kind of treats do you deliver to your audience? So I'm happy to pull a card for you. And to Polly, anyone who has a question? Nope, you just hand out tips and treats. So that's do you have a question for me? Tips and treats? Just want an overall look of what's coming in November. Thank you for visiting me. I know I have not seen your name before. Let's draw a card for Polly, a general. What is going on? And tips and treats. You'll be next. What do we have for DePaul? Award. Okay. So DePauli, it seems that you are a serious person and that you take things very seriously, right? And sometimes it's hard to receive the good that's coming our way. Sometimes we can feel a sense of mm, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, unworthiness, that you feel unworthy of being rewarded, feeling like there are other people who deserve that more than you do, to Polly. And that is just simply not true. You are a wonderful person. You may be misunderstood. You may feel like people don't get you, but the truth is, DePauli, you are an absolutely lovely person. And when you receive compliments, it is helpful. The universe spirit wants to reward you. However, you need to be a good receiver. You need to be ready to receive. Have you ever been given a compliment like, "Oh, wow, your hair looks so pretty today," and you say, "Oh, no, I didn't even wash it today." You know what I mean? Where you when you a compliment comes and you dismiss it. So it's important to Polly in November to keep moving forward in your ability to receive. Okay. Think about breathing right now. Like when you take a breath, let's everybody take a breath. You are receiving. You're receiving breath. You receive every breath. And so it's important to take that idea and transfer it to your whole life, how easy it is to receive. So, an affirmation that could be helpful is even though I don't know how, I am receiving so much more easily now. Even though I don't know how, I love receiving right now. Even though I don't know how, I am receiving better than ever right now. Got it, Dipali? Give it a try and come back and let me know how goes it. Anita, let's go draw a card for you. Just an overall look. What can you expect in November? A love affair. Oh my goodness, tips and treats. That would be a treat, wouldn't it? Of course, I don't know what your relationship status is, and I don't want this to be misinterpreted, but it does look like there's something going on where something is drawing you towards an energy that may not be to your highest good. Okay. Beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Excuse me. Okay, so this card is a very sweet card. You may think, no, it's not anywhere close to my situation, but it is because in your current situation right now, you are vulnerable, very vulnerable. If any person were sweet to you, you could fall just like that. You can lose your heart when you are in a broken relationship. Now, me personally, I've done years and years of work with clients who are getting over past love. And I always tell people give yourself the chance to heal. Do not let down your guard and let another person come into your life until you're ready. And it's so ironic that when our heart has been broken by a partner, that sometimes people can be attracted to you who are not in your highest good. They're not looking out for you. They just like the energy of someone who has a heartbreak or someone who is wounded. So, the call for you, my friend, I know that you want to meet your soulmate, trust me, especially if you feel like the last person you thought was a soulmate and actually they really were not, right? So your instructions for November is take time to heal, okay? Take time to heal. I personally do coach people who are getting over their breakups. And so there's material that I have available. And you can go to my website, which is manifestfaster.com. And there is a section called Start Here. And there's a whole bunch of free resources there that may give you some more information about this because it's very difficult to make a good judgment about who the proper soulmate is when your heart has been broken. Okay. My heart feels for you. I know what it's like to go through this kind of disappointment, and separations are very brutal. So, an affirmation that may work for you could be, even though I don't know how, I'm working my way out of this issue right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm walking free and clear right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm guarding my heart with self love right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm learning to trust again. So, right now, one of the things I discovered in my breakups was that I was really angry with myself. I felt foolish for having picked the person, and that self forgiveness, self acceptance is a big part of what's going on. Okay, my friend. Okay, this is so fun, you guys. I hope you're having fun. I am. It's the first reading of November. I will be coming many different times every day. I tune in live, bringing divine love to you from the divine. And with career guidance, absolutely. You can receive career guidance as part of my services. And when you come to the lives, you can always ask a question. I offer one question for free, and that is my delight. And then if you would like to have a personal reading during this live, that's available to you. All you need to do is click the link, and I'd be happy to do a $10 reading for you on your career. If you want tips and treats, that's available for you. Okay, so meanwhile, who else is here and would like to have a single card drawn for November? Who is watching? What is it that Spirit wants you to know for November? Let me know, and I'm happy to draw a for you. Do you guys follow any manifesting channels? Do you have any channels that you love? I listen a lot to a lady whose channel is called, I'm gonna write it down here on the stream. It's called Nevolution. And in Nevolution, I just love her. She has literally hundreds and hundreds of YouTubes all around, um, learning how to magnify yourself for love and career. She's fantastic. So please do take a peek over there. And who else is here? Don't be shy. You've been watching from the beginning. Oh, I love you for that. Is it your turn? I would love to draw a card for you. This card just popped out. So I do feel there's somebody here that's just a little on the shy side, and it may be your first time visitor and you're just taking a peek. So I'm going to turn this card for the collective. And it's a promotion. Okay, who here? And maybe it is partly for you, tips and treats, that there is the energy of promotion that is here for someone who is watching this right now. If you just tuned in, look how lucky you are. There is a promotion that's coming your way. You will receive an offer to start a profitable job or project. Nice. So if you have been asking, if you have been pushing yourself toward the world and saying, I must have a job, I must have a promotion, I must be hired immediately because I have so many bills I have to pay. All right. Well, what I would say to you is that gratitude is a very important part of your future, of your success, because promotion is the energy of promotion is floating around you right now. The treasure chest has been opened, but the key to reaching in that treasure is this moment right now. Now, even though in this moment you may not be satisfied with your career, what you want to do is to be grateful for it. Why? Because if you don't find every reason there is to enjoy your current position, chances are you will attract something similar in your next job. Isn't that the way it goes where you get a new position and you think, well, this is perfect for me? In reality, it didn't work out. And so you feel like a bait and switch, like you took that position hoping for something and it didn't happen. So the way to deal with this is to say affirmations from the perspective of your future self. Okay. And what it would be is this: even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much gratitude now. Even though I don't know how, I'm choosing to thank the divine for my current work right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm choosing to find things I'm grateful for right now. It might be impossible because everything there feels negative. Let me give you a personal example. One time I was working for a woman who was not very kind. She was just sharp and abrupt. You know what I mean. Not that she is, mean to me, but her personality type was very sharp and very demanding. And I did not like working for her. It was not pleasant. But I knew this lesson, and I thought to myself, I can't think of one positive thing about this person. And then realized that she always had perfect manicure. Her nails, don't look at mine, I'm a gardener, but her nails were perfect, beautiful, always well cared for. That, believe it or not, when she and I would see each other at work and I glanced at her nails and I allowed myself to give her a compliment in my own heart, say, wow, she's really good with her nails. What happened was that I changed my vibration. I changed my heart toward her by simply acknowledging a positive. Is your chair comfortable there? Do you like your coworkers? Is the decorations around the office, are the decorations what appeals to you? Do the very best you can to acknowledge that there's something to be grateful for. It opens the door for promotions to find you. Remember, when you're deliberately creating, when you're wanting to manifest, you want to manifest out of strength, not out of pain. And these affirmations will really help. Okay. Give it a try. Hi, Blue Stocking. Thank you. Gratitude is great advice for sure. Gratitude changes your life. It changed my life for sure because I read a book that was called E Squared. I have to write that in here. E squared, a Pam Grout. Okay. This book changed my life. It's like a cookbook. It's 9 energy experiments that you can do that will show you that the universe absolutely jumps into your life sometimes in shocking ways. Even right now, those of you who have never heard my readings before, you're here right now listening, right? This is one of those synchronicities that can't be denied. When I read E squared, the strangest group of things started to happen to me. No kidding. I got asked on a hot air balloon ride, which was a bucket list for me. And someone, a stranger, asked me to go on a hot air balloon ride with their mom because they didn't want to take the time to go on the hot air balloon ride. And he thought I would be a great companion for his mom. No kidding. Out of the blue. It's something you might see in a Hallmark movie. Well, anyway, I did get to go and I went. It was a wonderful experience. Somebody there was getting engaged and there was no photographer. So I took pictures and was able to send them. And it was just one of a string of fantastic experiences, even a free cruise. A cruise, no kidding. So I wrote to the author, Pam Grout, and I told her, I said, listen, thank you so much for writing that book because I loved it and my life changed radically after reading it. Guess what? She contacted and she said, Catherine, I would love to interview you to be in my next book. And I said, I almost fainted. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. And she did. She put my story in her next book, which is called Thank and Grow Rich. It's fabulous, a great book. And in the book, she put my website, manifestfaster.com. And I've had literally hundreds and hundreds of people who filter through my life simply from the luck of getting mentioned in a book. It changed my life forever. So if you want a treat, be sure to pick up E Squared by Pam Grout. If you need proof that the universe is available to you and can supply your needs. I just love her so much. She's so great. Okay, who else would like a reading here? Blue Stocking, let me pull one for you, my friend. And as you guys know, I'm doing some changing here in November. I'm changing up how I do my services. So I will be giving free one card readings here, but during every live, I'm available to do a live reading for you right now. And all you have to do is click the Hipsy link. I will be providing it for you. And right here, right now, I can do a reading for you personally. Okay. And Cynthia, I see you too. So I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Do you have a question? Blue stocking, let's draw a card for you. Blue stocking, and I'm just filled with blue today. So I'm glad you're here. Okie doke, let's see. And blue stocking, opportunity. There's a lot of very good news opening up for November. I can't wait to do more live readings as the month progresses. So there a change coming just in time. So what have you been waiting for, Blue Stocking? What has been your heart's desire? What is it that you have been waiting for and you wondered if you were forgotten? You have not been forgotten. New job opportunities, a change of workplace, or a business trip. You can expect in November a surprising opportunity. It will be subtle. It will creep up on you. It'll be something you never expected. You may get an email, you may get a phone call, or somebody says, Blue Stocking, I have been thinking about you and I know of an opportunity that is perfect for you. All right. Remember, keep that gratitude stream flowing. Brush up on skills. If you have some talents that you know you're good at things, that's awesome. And people will consider those talents. But what you're wanting is to outshine the competition. When candidates are being considered for opportunities, you want to rise to the top where they say, we have to look at that blue stocking. There's something about them that will be perfect for this opportunity. Stick with gratitude, work on your skill set, and you can expect a major surprise coming for you in November. And I hope you'll come back and let me know what it is that showed up because this is a cool opportunity. There's great um, love for you here, and you're going to feel it and see it in November. If you're enjoying the readings, please do click the thumbs up so that we can connect energetically. Also, As you subscribe, you'll be notified when I go live, and I go live every single day, pretty much, if I can. Maybe take a day off now and then. Cynthia, here is your card. What's coming for you in November? Direction. Okay, direction. Plan where you want to be. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Okay, so here, I'm just going to pull this aside so I can look more closely. Um, Cynthia, I'm feeling that you are maybe an introverted person, someone who has a difficult time speaking up for yourself, someone who almost feels muted, like you have, like there's tape over your mouth. I'm seeing where you just can't speak your truth. And I want to tell you that that is something that you can overcome. Sometimes when you need to speak your truth, your throat can feel closed because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Now, there's a typo here, which always draws my attention because that's not how you spell direction. There's only one R. And so, Cynthia, when I see that, I feel like that it really speaks to me about what's going on for you. You are anxious a little bit about your choices, not sure that you're in the right direction, and yet you're following your heart, which is so important. So when there's an error like this, you may need to tell someone. It will help you become more conscious, to be free to speak when there's an error, because it's no one's fault that the error happened. But there's something about your path forward that is asking you to dive a little deeper in your ability to be a bit more assertive, bit more confident or sure. Okay. An affirmation that might work for you, Cynthia, would be, even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much braver now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling more confident right now. Now, people will ask me, why would I talk like that when I don't feel confident right now? That's because if you speak from the perspective of your future self is already living in the situation that will bless your heart, and it'll be a dream come true for you. And your future self inspires you to create affirmations that are true for you in the future. Okay, I know that's really weird and hard to explain, trust me. But for you, I would say, even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much more confident right now. As you use that affirmation, I would do it every day. You will find clues and direction that will keep you on path. Okay. All right. Welcome, my friends. I know there's some people here. I am new for you. I'm Catherine. This is Pattern Breaker Tarot. And this morning we're taking a little bit of a peek about what to expect when it comes to November, particularly with love and money. So if you're here for the first time, drop me a comment, let me know, and I'm happy to pull one card for you. For anyone that is wanting to have a live reading right now that's personalized, I am able to do that now. I have a new service that's helping me out, and all you have to do is to click on this link. I'm going to put it in here right now for you, and I can do a live reading for you right now. So if that's something you would love, Sophia, welcome. I haven't seen your name for literally months and months. It's so good to see you, my friend. I'd be happy to pull a card for you. Beginning of November, I am so celebrating the whole month because it's my birthday month. I'm a double Scorpio. And today I'm jumping in and trying a new system. I kind of go by ready, fire, aim because I'm not sure how all of this works, but it's been so glorious to draw you guys in to my reading today, and I appreciate you being here as we set off on a new path for Pattern Breaker Tarot, because I do want to make it possible for more people to get the guidance that they're wanting. And if a single card is not enough, I'm here to draw three cards for you easily with a click of a button. Okay, so Miss Sophia, fertility. Mm. Sophia, it's been a long time since we've talked, and this card I think is absolutely precious for you. Of course, I don't know the details of what's been happening since we last talked, but what I'm seeing here is that your focus on family life and is so important, right? It's the sometimes career can twist our priorities because we need to have finances. We need to have the career provide reliable revenue for sure. And it can be a real struggle sometimes, especially the world the way it is. Things are up and down. But this is a reminder in November that you are safe to place family life and your kids ahead of your career. Now, I know that knowing you is like two parallel tracks, right? Because you have great passion for your career and you're very good at what you do. You have a magnetism and you have rapport with other people that make you valuable in your career. And as your kids get older and as you are developing your desires around your family life, you may be a little bit out of balance. I like to think of an egg that there, if you try to balance an egg on its all end, it'll roll over all the time, right? So there's a little wobbliness. And I wonder if you know what this is that I'm talking about here, because I feel like there's something going on in your family that's causing the wobble. And yet in your career, there's a little bit more stability. So in November, don't worry about evening this out, pulling it together. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're at a fork in the road with your career and your family. Okay. Um, okay, then Sophia, what I'm sensing, and again, I'd be happy to pull more cards if you are available and you'd like to have a reading right here during the live. You can click the link and I can do that for you. But meanwhile, I feel like you have had kind of a what do they call it? Like a missed what's the word? I like what Abraham says, false premise. I love the word false premise. Premise is a belief. Promise is something else, but they do get confused because you have taken a vow almost internally. You've taken a vow to honor your family. And now that you're attempting to find the balance, you need to realize that you will not sacrifice your family for a career. I feel like this is the call for you for November. It's like to trust that as you take your immediate focus off of your family and put it back to your career, that it will pay off for you. Okay. So let's the fertility is interesting because it shows me that it's a time to plant a seed, right? It's so that as you're focusing on your career, the fertility you're looking for is that your seed planted for your career will bear fruit for you. It's a time of seed time. Harvest will come later. But what I want you to do is use this affirmation. You'll find it helpful. It is even though I don't know how, I am in perfect balance with career and family right now. Even though I don't know how, my career is equally supported as my family right now. So you're going to use that affirmation to help yourself reprogram that your family is safe. Let's do one more time. Even though I don't know how, I am not sacrificing my family for my career right now. Speaking these truths as if it was your future self speaking to you will facilitate a change. Okay. And reach out if you would like to have a reading. I'm here for you. And I know we've had some in the past. Sophia has also experienced tapping. Tapping is one of the things I sincerely believe in that helps us shift our patterns and reprograms our minds so that we can accept success at every level. Okay. And congratulations on that focus on your family, Sophia, because so many people wonder if it's possible. Can I have a successful career and support my family emotionally? It's not easy sometimes, especially as kids get older, and there's so many temptations to feel disjointed or disconnected. But just know, Sophia, your desire to keep that family flowing is absolutely supported by the perfect career options. Okay. All right, who else is here? Sophia, great to see you again. Thank you for reconnecting. I appreciate you. And Sophia, I'm doing daily readings on divine love, and I hope that you'll be able to come and join us. All right, who else is here and would love to have a card drawn for career or love for November? Let me just peek back. Excellent. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. That just lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the readings. And we're here for a little bit longer. I'm shooting for 90 minutes. So who's here right now? Who just tuned in? You, yes, you. I'll point to the camera. You. Can I draw a card for you? Let me know. I'd be happy to do it. Hey, Anna. Absolutely. Welcome. Have you been here before, Anna? I don't know if I recognize your name. Thank you for visiting. I appreciate you. Okay, let's pull a card for Anna. When it comes to November, it's only November 2nd. So we have a wonderful full month ahead of us. And in the States, it is the month for Thanksgiving. And so staying grateful it's a superpower. Being grateful no matter what is a superpower. Years ago, I had, oh, excellent. I'm so glad you're here, Anna. Years ago, I had an illness that took me down, and I lost a year to real life while I was taking care of myself and getting better. But there was a time when I was laying in my bed and I was trying to practice gratitude. It's hard when something is going wrong. And I remember saying out loud, "Thank you." And I was thanking my big toe. No kidding. I was like, "Thank you, big toe, for being on my foot. Thank you for helping me keep balance." And I was just making it up as I went along, but gratitude and thankfulness was always a big part of my manifesting life. And I'm glad to share that with you. But the whole month of November is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So let's do it. Anna, foresight. I love the idea of foresight. Foresight is where it is taking the vantage point of your future self. I truly believe it's my way of dealing with life itself, that my future me, future Catherine, is available to me in my imagination. Many people do work with the inner child, and perhaps you're familiar with that. And I thought, gosh, if I can use my imagination to take care of my inner child, to develop a relationship with my inner child, and that's quite mainstream right now, why wouldn't I be able to use my imagination and create a relationship with my future self? And I love that. It made me feel more empowered. And so foresight is when we're like, that's the magic of foresight. When you say to yourself, okay, what would my future self be doing? What is the perfect career? What if my future self could advise me? What would she have to say, Anna? Okay. So pay attention to things that are important to ensure your wealth. Be far-sighted and alert. So, um, Abraham Hicks, you guys know I love Abraham Hicks. Let me write that down here in the chat. There are literally thousands of Abraham Hicks videos, and I play something I call Abraham Hicks bingo. And what that means is that I type into the YouTube search window, I type in Abraham Hicks career advice. Okay. And then whatever is the first video that comes up, Anna, watch that video because they are so good at teaching about foresight, teaching how to see ourselves as already in the perfect career. I know that feels odd, but it works. It really does. And we do it first of all through our thoughts and through our affirmations. So in November, the call for you, Anna, is to develop that relationship with your future self. How do I do that, you might ask? You take out a piece of paper, write down what would make the ideal career for you. Go back in your mind to your various careers that you've had and look at what you liked about each of them. Now, sometimes you may think, no, Catherine, you don't understand. I have had terrible careers and they're all terrible. I love when people tell me that because that's just frankly not possible. There is always something good to pull out of the working environment. So as you formulate a list of where you can say, I really like, well, let me do it in affirmation form for you, okay? So even though I don't know how, I'm working with people that I really enjoy right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm doing soul satisfying work right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm getting paid generously to do work I love right now. This is exactly how your future self would speak. They would say, I don't, well, for example, with me, I never planned to have a YouTube channel. I've read cards for years and I've been a teacher for years. I've helped people with breakup and recovery and career issues for decades, but I only started my channel in 2021. And I never pictured that, but my future self prepared me all along for the work I'm doing now. So I can clearly say, even though I don't know how, I'm a successful tarot reader online right now. It's true. And it was true in my future self's perspective years ago. I understand that this is a little bit weird, and I appreciate that. But then so am I. And I love the one quote that says, everyone is somebody else's weirdo. And so in my family, I may be considered a weirdo because they don't believe in the cards, but I know that I'm called to do this work. So using foresight is super important. So Anna, there you go. And Anna, if you're so inclined, email me because I would love to shoot you some resources and put my email address in here for you because I love to read your emails, you guys. You know that I do. And I'm happy to send you some other YouTube people who can teach about future self. Let me put this in here so you can email me. And I would love, love, love to hear from you. I love to hear from people who are following the growth of my channel. Appreciate that. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button, for the like. It's just it's flowers. I love you. Throw me flowers. I throw you flowers. Lovely. Welcome back, my friend. How are you today? Yes, well, you may if ask a question. We're talking about what to expect in November. Now, don't ask me the same question that you asked the other day, lovely. Pick a different question, okay? You are welcome. Yeah, play Abraham Bingo. I just love it. One time, I was doing a job this a few years ago. I divorced in 2014, and it was not easy at all. And I had to really scramble to put things together. So I was working for a real estate company, making phone calls to see if they wanted to sell their home. Some people call it cold calling. So cold calling was very difficult because I didn't feel confident about it and I kind of hated it actually, if I'd be very honest. So one night I was in bed and I couldn't sleep. So I picked up my computer and I played Abraham Bingo and I put Abraham Hicks cold calling and popped up popped video from them that completely cracked me up. It was so funny and it put me in a much better mood because the truth is there's something fun in everything, even though I know, right, Anna? But when I looked that up on Abraham Bingo, it made me laugh because you know what I realized is that this was just what I call a bridge job. It was a job that was bridging me from my position at the time into an upgraded life, and I did get through it. It wasn't the end of the world, and also it had its charm. I met a couple people that were kind, and it was something that I knew I didn't want to do, so it motivated me to get the skills I needed to move forward. Okay, so lovely. Will my question, is there a possibility to be pregnant in twins? Um, is there 2026? Are you feeling, is this about you or someone else, lovely? You are so welcome, Anna. And lovely, is this about you or someone else? Anyone else here? We've got just a few more minutes left in today's live, and I would love to draw a card for you. Let's make these cards. We're waiting for lovely. I know we're on kind of a delay, so thank you for your patience. If you are visiting, you just scrolled. I love when people are scrolling by and they pick my reading to peek in. Welcome. So glad you are here. We are looking through for a fabulous November. Okay, and let's see what the cards. Lovely. Twins are twins in the cards. Our Oh, your next pregnancy. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for clarifying, lovely. Let's just see what the wisdom is for you, my friend. So here we have power. Okay, so right now, okay, so right now, I can't help but notice that this figure's legs are crossed. So I'm just saying that it's probably a good idea to not be thinking about your future pregnancies right now. Anybody, I mean, you guys, I just love that these legs are crossed because to me, it just says no, that right now, your future babies are not as important to you as your current baby. Okay. When I look at these two shoulder pieces, that kind of to me gives me that feeling of the twin energy, right? So the twin, if you had twins at the same time that you have a young child, the burden of you carrying for those twins is something you don't need to be thinking about right now. As a Capricorn, you have to remember your own wonderful ability to stay grounded and to really be settled and being settled. Okay, that's like a superpower for you, lovely. Being settled. When you can let the divine have your desire for twins, that you would, that in a way, it's a bit of a sacrifice just to be able to say, look, I'm not going to think about my future children now because this current child, the 6 month old, needs 100% of your energy. Okay. The fact that you are curious is fine, but you don't need to be spending time thinking about it because your energy around your future can be stealing from you the joy of what your needs are right now. Your child, your 6 month old, is in a very critical time. Their little babies like that are like they're sponges. Okay, they're soaking in like the first year of a baby's life, they are absorbing love. They're absorbing the acceptance of their parents. They will develop the confidence that they need to be a successful human. So I love these legs being crossed, lovely. Isn't that hilarious? And then I love all the pink roses. And look, you have pink flowers by your name. It's just so perfect. So I would say the guidance for November and probably for the next few months is when you sense that you are curious about, God, I wonder if twins are in my future, that you speak to yourself and say, Self, we do not need to be concerned right now. We are going to pour love out on our current child. This little rose here, right on her lap, I feel like that's the symbol for your baby. And right now, because your attention is up here on the future, that your baby right now needs to feel that kind of concern. And yes, you are the queen of your world. You get to choose. You have the power, Capricorn, to organize yourself to really prioritize this baby. Okay. The affirmation I highly recommend, even though I don't know how, I'm releasing myself from my future children right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm turning 100% focus on my current family now. Even though I don't know how, I am managing my mind efficiently now. Got it? Heavy duty piece of advice because you have to trust the divine. The divine creator is who brings our children to us, right? And trusting our divine creator to what's coming next will pay off big time for you. Okay. Right. Anybody else? I'm almost finished. Who would like a reading before we close the door on our November readings here? Who would like the last reading? Aw, I love that. Lovely, but only one card per person. If you would like to have a reading, you can order a reading. I have a new service that's helping me do live readings for my clients right here during the live stream, and that's here for you. But otherwise, you need to wait till next week for a career. Okay? Anybody else want a love or career card for November right now before I close us? Going once, going twice. Okay, let me just grab a card for the collective. For anybody that's here right now, this is the last card of the reading. What can you expect in November? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me with your subscriptions, your thumbs up, and take a look at Hipsy, see what's available over there. And I will see you soon. So, independence, this is just fantastic. So in November, when it comes to your money, you really need to be wise. Okay, manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. So, if you feel that you could be smarter when it comes to money, then it's something you need to address. One of the wise people in my life suggested that with every dollar, with every unit of currency that comes into you, that you just take off 5% of that, 5% of what money comes in and put it away for a rainy day. Okay. It's so important that you are the boss. You're the boss of your own money because that will change the vibration around your career radically for 2026. So do take some time and don't depend on other people. I mean, I know the bank does a good job, collecting and delivering money, but you want to have more agency. You want to have more control to create a very stable future. There's an app that I use. Let me put it over here. It's called YNAB, and it's wonderful. It's called You Need a Budget, and believe me, it really makes watching your money fun. And you guys, I was never one who enjoyed the whole budgeting process, but with YNAB, I'm having really good experience. So be sure to check that out. YNAB is helping me be independent. I'm seeing my savings grow. I'm seeing myself control my spending better, and it's really making a huge difference. Okay. So, my friends, let's all take a little vow that we're going to be independent with our money in November. It would sound like this: even though I don't know how, I'm so smart about money right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm not depending on others to support me right now. Even though I don't know how, I am developing money confidence right now. Okay, I'm going to put one more note in here. There's a wonderful YouTube channel by Brian Scott, and he has lots of money affirmation videos. He's fantastic. So I highly recommend lots of money affirmations. So if you're wanting to be more independent, that is your key. Okay. Dina, welcome. Glad to see you. So remember, you guys, I'm going to show up live tomorrow on our daily divine love readings. If you're a Scorpio, I am too. Have a great birthday month. And I look forward to next Sunday when I will come forward with live readings where I will draw cards for you. Okay. Go forth and prosper, my friend. I'll see you next time. Bye now.